Coming up on this program, we show you how to get connected. Find out how to choose an internet service provider. Discover the newest form of communication, electronic mail.
Ways down and ready to ride. One by one, billion by billion, and holding up half the sky. Raise your hand if you're ready and willing, if you know it's time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a girl on time. Time for a
Hi everybody, sorry I'm late. I just got a call that apparently my roommate was in an accident and he's on his way to the hospital up island. Now I'm coughing. Anyways, so I don't know what kind of alert I need to be on for that. I hope he's okay. We'll see. But in the meantime, so if my phone rings, I have to take it. And if I gotta go, I gotta go. But yeah, you're right, Mike. If you're fat, don't bitch about it. I'm fat, but I do bitch about it a little bit, but I also then, well, maybe I'm a hypocrite. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, I hope he's okay too. The weather has not been well here today. It is sort of nasty out. Rainy. That's pretty normal. I wanted to make popcorn, but I didn't. So, no, I'm not morbidly obese. Actually, part of me is like body dysmorphic in a way, because I'm like, you're not that fat, but regardless. Anyways, I'm eating some barbecue chips here. I don't have anything to drink. That's terrible. I'm a little bit thrown off. I'm not wearing any makeup. Anyways, let's put on, you know, remember how we talked about the judge was going to meet with that couple yesterday? I don't know what happened, if they settled or what happened, but, or they were going to meet with them today. Yesterday or today, whatever the day was, she didn't meet with them. You know what I mean? She didn't. But I watched. I was watching for it, and she didn't do it. So, but she did do this, so let's watch it. Jeff's wearing a vest. Jeff's wearing a vest.
Let's see.
Also, I really like barbecue chips. I really like all dressed chips. I really like ketchup chips. I really like salt and vinegar chips. But tonight,
What did you say your name was again?
Sam Shepherd.
Judge, I was saying that I'm gonna have mashed potatoes, gravy, and green beans for dinner. Like a side dish kind
You're
of.
here for front of the court. Yeah. Which judge? Can I see that?
I want to make bread. Soup and bread sounds delicious.
I'm sure, but it might have been something that you paid or something and it dismissed. So let me see.
I did clean my kitchen.
Do you ever look at the other judge?
So there's that,
No, I'm looking at
baby.
it right now. Oh.
Also, did you guys see that live chase earlier? Live chase.
All right, Jeff, can you look up file number 24-51812DS?
What was the number again?
24-51812DS. I have paperwork for today, Alyssa Lindeman versus Samuel Shepherd, but it's not on my docket.
Okay.
I don't have the paperwork. Oh, I have a chip though. That's my last one. I'm gonna leave the rest of them over here and ignore them for right now. How's that sound to you, Judge? I didn't clean, well, I did clean the kitchen and I can hear the dishwasher running, which is good. And then I'm going to have my mashed potatoes, gravy, and green beans sauteed in garlic butter for dinner. And then John apparently drunk, discording, cellulite yoga pants, hilarious. Judging.
So it looks like the show cause was closed on our end. I could give Kelly a call real quick and find out.
Yeah, the paperwork is dated January 29th. So you're saying the show cause was dismissed?
It looks like it, yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Shepherd, I'm going to give your paperwork back to you. You might want to step down at the front of the court and double check on why, unless you made a payment or did something. All right?
Is that,
Down in the basement. Yes. Yep. Thank you. Okay. So, and your name? And your name?
Tammy, say your name. Say your name, say your name. I hope Tammy said her name out loud at home.
Mr. Pinkard, if you can unmute your device. Morning. So in the matter of Zachary Pinkard versus
Morning,
Hannah
I am
Pinkard,
Shane.
file number 22-49975 DM. Mr. Pinkard, that's been dismissed.
Mr. Pinkard got the big D, you guys. First of all, Shane just gave me a brilliant idea. The dinner has now evolved into adding corn to that, plus a chicken patty that I'll cook in the air fryer. And it's going to become basically like what do they call those KFC bowls? You know what I'm talking about. I know you know what I'm talking about. You know when I'm talking about a KFC. Insert the name here, bowl. Famous bowl. Is that what it is? Famous bowl. I bet you're right. Anyways, with the mashed potatoes and the corn and the green beans and some chicken and gravy. That's what I'm going to eat tonight. Woo! I hope my roommate's okay so that he can be sad that he missed dinner.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Now I have another gentleman on an iPhone. What's your name, please?
Big dude.
Joshua Donald.
All right, let me find you. In the
Joshua.
matter of Rachel Donald versus Joshua Donald, file number 2013-39592 DM. Sir, that's been adjourned to April 28th, okay? April 28th at 8 a.m.
Okay.
All right, thank
And you know
you.
what I have for dessert?
Thank you.
White chocolate brownie. Ingredients. I have to cook it or bake it, which is...
All right, in the matter of Lauren Phillips versus Robert Phillips, file number 20-47595 DM. Sir, that's been dismissed.
all right.
Yep, and if
Big
you,
D.
like, if this ever happens again, call like Friday afternoon before either the clerk's office or my assistant and verify that it's still going if you want, okay?
All right, yeah, that's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Rose, I have
All
actually
right.
switched over to Great Value brand. If you didn't notice, my cheap ass is eating these chips. And here's the thing, right? This bag of chips costs $1.49. $1.39, in fact. It's not a snack size, but it's I mean, it's a regular size bag of chips, okay? I can't go back. I cannot go back to paying $4 and $5 for a bag of chips. I'm sorry. I can't. They don't taste that different to me. Oh, they don't. Oh, fuck. But, they do, and they have all dressed ruffle chips here, for $1.39 at Walmart. Great value brand. Popcorn's good too. I wanted to make it 2 cellulite yoga pants, but somebody who's not me almost started a fire once when they were not following the fucking, they weren't watching the oil. So that wasn't me. Somebody who wasn't me. Anyways, so I have to pay attention when I'm making that. No, I wouldn't buy great value cookies. Certain ones. It all comes down to it. Sometimes you realize that the name brand has just given themselves out to... They're whoring themselves and their recipes out, Bill. Thank you for the super chat. $2, all that, and a bag of chips. Oh, remember that saying? Wow, I haven't heard that in a long time. Okay, Judge, come on. Are we getting more big D's? Pro tip, you can microwave a popcorn in the
Timothy Holtz,
paper
right?
bag with
Why don't
no
you come up
butter
to
or
the
something.
podium?
And it will be just fine in a paper bag folded at the top.
Right up to the microphone, yeah. All right, this is in the matter of Sarah Ann Marr versus Timothy Allen Holtz, file number 2008-33341DM. So Mr. Holtz, we were last here on January 31st. You were present on the record. You had a workman's comp claim and I released you on a PR bond. And no payments have been made since and no proof of the claim. So Mr. Holtz, are you making a payment today?
I can ask a question about the no proof of a claim, because I did turn all them papers into your office right the last.
My office or front of the court?
Both. I took it to the clerk or to the
Okay.
clerk.
So are you receiving workman's comp?
No, that's what the whole lawsuit's about. I brought a letter in from my attorney, Carl Bender, and he's on vacation right now for another 2 weeks, but the letter
Carl's
says
on
that he filed
vacation.
it.
Always a good sign when your employment lawyer is on vacation and you are still out of a fucking job. Mostly a joke, but also sort of not. I mean, can you bring a note from a lawyer to a judge as like a get out of jail free card? Is that how that works? Or am I fucking crazy? Also, John, you know what? I will urge you to try olive oil on popcorn. It's actually really good. Hot air poppers are great, but the microwave works really great. I have a great pot method that I've taught you guys before. It's super, super simple. And popcorn is a very cheap thing to have in the house on hand that can be made into a snack food. So I always have, because a bag of popcorn seeds from Walmart is like, that will make a lot of popcorn, is under $3. So, you know, and like I said, you can make it on the pot, you can make it or not. Just keep going, please.
Like 60 days, it should be settled, that they're close. And I provided that letter to your office.
Did you provide that to Mr. Vasquez too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then you appointed Miss
Underwood?
But I left a message and she's not
Okay.
gonna talk to her yet either.
All right, well, she'll be here soon, so if you want to just have a seat,
Okay.
we'll call you back.
I probably have a copy of that letter on my phone if you didn't see it.
It's okay, Rhonda will get here soon.
also around here they sell popcorn seasoning things, so you can.
I know your last name. Tell me your last name.
Cebulski for the seat.
Right, but I don't see you on the docket.
I had more, I had today,
I'm s-
to this, for the objection to the ex parte.
Becky, could you look up Barry Cebulski?
Adrian hasn't gotten a hold of me either, so.
No, I mean, you're not on my docket.
No, this is the wrong day.
We'll find out. So,
Butter
hold
isn't
on.
cheap necessarily, but
Oh, I don't have Becky.
I'm looking
I
at
mean,
it.
Yeah, you look.
popcorn.
How dare she take it?
It's Barry Cebulski.
Cebulski.
Okay. And is it a PPO?
It's a DM.
DM, okay.
All the hippies
Okay.
eat their popcorn with nutritional yeast. They're like, it tastes so
Jacqueline,
cheesy, but
this is
no animals were
very-
harmed.
The
Yeah,
last
it's that
thing,
case, Jacqueline.
Judge, the last thing scheduled was on 2/24. There was a front of the court show cause, defendant in person, and the show cause was dismissed, unless it's another case.
He said he thought it was an objection to an ex parte.
Okay,
And this Clay filed an ex parte end of October.
okay,
last
yes,
year.
Judge, there is on defendant's objection, there's something scheduled for March 5th at 11. It's Wednesday.
March 5 at 11.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mr. Cebulski.
Well, thank you.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. Is it in person or over Zoom?
I don't think it matters.
Either one? Okay, I'll be here again.
Okay,
See you.
bye.
I'll be there.
Right, I just let somebody in on a telephone. Can I ask your name, please?
Paisley.
Yes, my name is Jeffrey DeWire.
All right, good morning, Mr. Dwyer.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. So this is in the matter of Rebecca Wansick versus Jeffrey Dwyer. File number 2024-51369 So Mr. Dwyer, we are here on a show cause. This is an
Yes, ma'am.
arrearages only case. You have an arrearage of $10,042.05. The last payment we
ma'am.
received was $30.60 back on December 24th. I had adjourned this out from November to monitor payments, and we have not received a payment since December. Let's see. So, Mr. Dwyer, are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and
I'm currently
Why?
getting ready to go. I'm getting ready to go back to school. I have a caseworker out of Michigan Works here in Lenawee County. I have a intake meeting with her today at 1 o'clock.
so Mr. Dwyer,
to-
I'm really glad that you want to continue your education. I am truly glad about that, but you still got to make child support payment. So you don't
Yes,
get to just go to school and not pay on this. So,
I
Mr.
understand,
Dwyer,
ma'am.
I mean, I worked 2 jobs while I went to college. So I'm presuming you could work one part-time one to pay me $100 a month towards the $10,000 you owe for your child, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so are you able to make a payment this week?
Yes, ma'am. What, you want $25 a week?
I would love
At
if
least?
you paid $25 a week on this. Yep.
I can pay $25 a week, ma'am.
All right, and so that's great. You live here in Adrian. Does he have any other,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't know. Do you have any other child support cases, Mr. Dwyer?
No, ma'am.
Okay, good. All right, so Mr. Dwyer, I'm gonna adjourn this out to April 28th to monitor you paying $25 a week. You can pay it in person, you can pay it online. All right?
Okay.
All right, so I will see you back April 28th at 8 o'clock in the morning, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem. Have a blessed day.
You too.
Is he gonna pay?
Can I
or
ask
will
your
we
name?
Continue to see
Christina
him.
Robbins, I was here for Jeff Wright. I got lost in the building
She
It's
got
okay.
lost in the building,
So,
folks.
Miss Robbins, in the matter of Christina Robbins versus Jeffrey Wright, file number 21-48250 DC, that's been adjourned to March 31.
Oh, okay.
So evidently payments were being made, okay?
One payment has been made.
Okay. Do you have our Zoom number? Because you can always zoom in too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I think I do in some bit of.
It's on your paperwork, so. All right, thank you. All right, in the matter of Wendy Kearns versus Todd Duso, file number 2002-256563 DP, that's been adjourned to April 28th.
Kick the can down the lane. Let's
In the
see
matter
how
of Sarah
much
Davis
pain.
versus Paul Davis, file number 2014-40773 DM. Mr. Anderson, I don't have paperwork on that one, so I'm assuming it was adjourned or dismissed, but I don't have that information.
Okay, what was the case number?
2014-40773.
Damn. Some of this is just, like I said, kick the can down the lane and see how long we can make it take. It is, like, that lady's frustration is so real. $100 or one payment is all she's received.
Looks like it's 428.
420.
All right, so that's adjourned to April 28th. In the matter of Kendra Six versus Kent Schroeder, file number 2018-45507 DC. That matter has been adjourned to April 28th. In the matter of Mackenzie Bell versus Lloyd Bell, file number 2019-46710 DM. That's dismissed. In the matter of David Shorts versus Jessica Shorts, file number 2020-47465 DM. That matter has been adjourned to April 14. In the matter of Jennifer Berger versus Ronald Berger, file number 23-51097 DM. That matter has been adjourned to April 28th. And I already called Wanasick versus Dwyer. That was the one with the arrearages only. And I ordered $25 a week on the arrearages. All right, so now we are just waiting for Miss Underwood on Holtz. Got Miss Adams. It's not here today, so I'm gonna go get my book. I don't have any pickup, so I thought I did though. Oh, I can't argue about it.
Hurry up, Judge. Jesus fucking Christ. Can you get your shit together? God. Oh yes, let's take this moment to... You missed some drama at my house, Brooklyn. My roommate got into a car accident. I'm waiting to hear from him. I'm sure he's fine, but we'll see. And Vicky is 5 weeks tobacco free. That is so amazing. Congratulations, Miss Vicky. Oh no, I'm not too perplexed or too worried about it. Hi, Sashina. I'm a little thrown off. But you see, here in Canada, it's not unusual to just take an ambulance after a car accident. A year and 2 months sex-free? That's not ideal. Like, I'm sure some people in the chat or later in the comments watching might be able to beat your celibacy amount of time. So go ahead and sound off how long it's been for you. Maybe we'll start a dating thing. Look at this. Look at that. And the judge is like shuffling her feet like, I want to see. Oh my God, 1997. I love you guys so much. Also, I want to make my dinner tonight. Do I feel anything in Canada regarding the new sanctions? Yeah, I do. Brooklyn. It's not going to be pleasant for anybody, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's not fucking good at all. But I know it's not really any of y'all's fault. Just pricing on things, availability of things that are already hard to get or difficult to have. The fact that we sell a lot of stuff to America, that we are good neighbors and trading partners and friends, and it's an unnecessary burden upon both of our countries that really doesn't benefit anybody. It literally will not. Markets will drop, everything will just get fucked up. So, and if I'm wrong about that, well, wow. I would be fucking surprised, but I'm almost positive it's not going to be good for anybody. Raising prices for consumers so that corporations can pay more to their CEOs and avoid having to deal with the tariffs and those types of things doesn't work well. And also,
Yes, sir.
Canadians are nice, but they're not nice all the time.
Yes, she will. She just went to get her book. Yeah, she'll be back out. Yeah. We're just waiting for Miss Underwood, I believe. Thank you.
Hopefully you'll still be able to watch me. I mean, the main concern is like, yeah, me and almost all professional economists would be wrong. I mean, if it was just me, we were thinking pretty good, but it's all the, all the big guys. Anyways, I really hope that it's retracted soon, but I would just say, go watch what Justin Trudeau said today. He had a message for Americans. That's what I'll say. It seemed like a decent message. And I love you guys regardless. I often talk about my American friends in my regular life, day to day, and how, it's not as polarized always. Because we're just all people. Yeah. And we're all a family. And so, it's just difficult because I know it ain't you guys. But I want all of us to thrive together. All right, Judge, take it away. Take it away. I said, take it a fucking way, Judge. Don't make me make cookies.
It looks like we don't have Rhonda, so I think Mr. Anderson, until we have.
What in the actual fuck? Oh my god. Some days, I swear to God. That wasn't even a cock block. That was a download. This was just the end of it. They stopped streaming. Oh my god. I didn't even see that coming because I was distracted. That was tariffed. That was tariffed. I apologize. They're really cutting deep now. I'm sort of kidding. But what I am excited to show you about is other court that I got today. So let's watch it. Let's watch it. Let's watch this one first. Yes, same judge from the other day that called the phone. Not this one. This is Judge Rossi.
Recording progress. Circuit Court for the County of Kent is now in session. Honorable J. Joseph Rossi presiding. We are here in the case of the People's State of Michigan versus Essence Robinson, case number 25-01012FH. This hearing is being recorded on Zoom and live streamed on YouTube.
And Ms. Robinson, you are before the court today because you were arrested on a violation, I believe, of my bond. Thus, this is a bond violation hearing. Mr. Kohlhaas, would you place your appearance on the record?
Yes, Your Honor. Patrick Kohlhaas on behalf of Ms. Robinson.
All right, and Ms. Robinson, I revoked bond because your probation terms, it didn't allow you to go within a certain distance of Ms. Tyler Marie Miller, and the report here indicates that you did that. Mr. Kohlhaas, are there any reasons I should reinstate bond, or should I just where are we status-wise in the case? Has this been pled yet, or is this still awaiting a status conference?
This is still awaiting a status conference at this time. Ms. Robinson, I'd add, is here because she turned herself in on this warrant. She came into the courthouse yesterday to address it. I don't believe she is a flight risk of any kind. The allegation here is not of contact with the protected party, just of being at the residence, which is still not allowed, but it also is not did not result in anybody being harmed or threatened in any way. In light of all that, we'd ask the court to consider resetting bond here. I know that the court rule provides that as if someone who turns themselves in on the bench warrant is presumed not to be a flight risk. With that in mind, I think some reasonable bond would be appropriate here.
I agree. And Ms. Robinson on a
Oh, good Christ.
Okay.
I thought that we
All
were
right.
having ourselves a fucking terrifying moment. But by the way, Winter Witch, that was really funny. This is some weed. I don't know what kind it is. It was given to me. And of course, I accept it. You'd have to be pretty fucked up for me not to accept marijuana from you. Oh man, I just told a serial killer. Name it based on its smell, though. Okay. So it's definitely, first of all, it's a machine trimmed hybrid that has some grassy notes, but I don't know. Yeah, it's legal in Canada, but that doesn't mean that all the weed that I get is legal. The government puts tariffs on things, in case you haven't heard. Let me bust it up. It's nice. It's got, okay, so here's one thing that I'll tell you. These little hairs on this are called pistils, I believe. And they start out white, and as they develop and grow, they turn to a more amber color. And generally, the earlier you harvest them, the whiter they stay and the more of a head high you get, versus if you leave them or when you're looking at weed and you notice there's a lot of those dark hairs on it versus the light ones, then you'll know that's going to be more of a like indica sort of couch lock type of high. So this is more indica leaning, and it does have some of those like floral notes. I used to work at a dispensary, in case you can't tell. But the reality is, you can't really, I mean, you can know some flavors, but you can't, I'm not good enough to identify all the different types of weed anymore. When I'm selling weed, make sure that it doesn't get clipped improperly, but like I know the types and I can tell the differences, or when I'm participating in a grow of them. But anyways, it's gonna smell different once I bust it open and all the terpenes get released, so you will be able to see it's different looking. Oh, and now it's much more high noted and a little bit more grassy.
Right. Ms. Robinson, anything you would like to add to what Mr. Kohlhaas said on your behalf?
As far as me making my way onto the property, that was absolutely a one-time thing. Never will happen again. At that
Because
time,
the protected person lives way down in Plainwell, right? I mean, it's not like it's a neighbor or something, is it?
correct. Now it's very much a travel to get to that destination. And I live in Wyoming area, so I'm like, that would never happen again. I was just in a bad state of mind mentally, but I'm in a great state of mind now. I'm working, just trying to make sure I stay on the right path and stand on the guidelines of the bond and making sure that I make it to court and do everything that I'm asked of according to bond. I was truly apologize. I did do that situation, but that's no longer on my agenda anymore.
It has a little bit of the pinene winter witch, not less lemonine, more like pinene, but brighter. It's not, like I said, I think it's an indica leaning hybrid. It also has a little bit of cinnamon notes, so spicy. That's what I'm catching now after it's been busted up a little bit of spicy cinnamon. I love all the different types of weed. Now, some people say, ew, all weed smells disgusting to me. I hate it all. It's all gross. But that's the same, that's how wine is to me. Except it's not. I just don't participate in wine tasting, so I don't give it the time of day. But I promise you, if you came to visit me and I had access to all the different weeds to show you, I would find you some that you like, and the smells and all that, because all the different terpenes do different things, and the way that your body reacts to different smells, which are the terpenes, it actually indicates how you might react to that type of cannabinoids and terps in your body. Yeah.
Very good. Well, the only concern I have here, obviously, is, whatever led to, that decision happening again while we're awaiting trial in this case. What I'm going to do is I'll reinstate bond in the amount of $500 personal recognizance. However, I'll add the term that prior to your release, you're fitted with a GPS tether. There is a cost to that. I want to say maybe $400 for fitting and then wearing it for the first, because it's done by a private company. They'll put it on you, and the condition of that tether will simply be, do you have any reason to go to Plainwell at all?
No.
All right, no presence in Plainwell, Michigan. We'll just make that a radius, and certainly around the address. I think they're set up so that if you did violate that, it notifies me and it notifies the protected individual, and also will notify you by buzzing or making a noise when it's on your ankle that where you're not supposed to be. But I think that ensures it's not going to happen again, and sets us up for success. For the remainder, if you're successful, wearing that thing for 60 days or so. Do you know when the next status conference is set for this, Mr. Kohlhaas?
I can check really fast.
Lisa might have that. Do you have that at your fingertips, Lisa, or?
Our notes say April 29.
April 29th. So that gives us almost 2 months. If you're successful April 29th and not violating that, we can get that off, and it won't cost you any more after April 29th. So let's shoot for that 2 month success on the GPS tether, staying out of contact, and then I'll believe you're going to do it going forward. I believe the house arrest services people visit the jail during weekdays, so they may be able to get out there today to get you fitted. If there's a delay, I would also be okay with posting the bond, being released today, and then getting fitted with that GPS tomorrow, just depending on, if you're willing to report to their business place of business and get fitted with it. And of course, you've already said to me you're not going there. I'm confident that you won't do that.
No,
Judge, the order has to say one way or the other for the jail.
Let's just make it a GPS tether condition then in that case. And then the jail can release her, because I trust that Miss Robinson will go to house arrest services and get set up with that. If she doesn't, then I'll have to have her send out a warrant again. But she turned herself in. I think she's trustworthy to show up where she's supposed to be.
Yeah, I will. Absolutely.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Robinson. And thank you for your commitment to following the conditions going forward.
Thank you.
With
Your
that,
Honor.
we are.
Thank you
Very
so
good.
much. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day.
You as well. With that, we're
Thank you.
concluded.
Best case
Thank you, Otter.
scenario there for her.
Good to see you, Mr.
Thank you.
Kohlhaas.
Of what happened. Because turning herself in this case actually saved her little bottom dollar. Anyways, you guys, I am sorry that it's a short show. We'll be back probably tomorrow morning with a different show. I just got to get doing a few things, check in on a few people. So you'll forgive me for cutting it short. I'm sure Colin's actually up now, probably. So get going and watching him. Creed's gambling. Maybe Mikey's doing a chase. You never know. You know what I know. Anyways, I love you guys so much. Mike, that's probably actually good advice for me tonight. Like, not 2 sticks of butter into the mashed potatoes. I love you guys so much. Do me a favor, remember that I love you and I'm proud of you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, bye.
Ways down red.